Hello everyone, this is S1E16 and
Darcyandrabeth.
and welcome to episode 16. So if you remember in last episode, we went ahead and we started doing some of the stuff for our improved power gen. I've been keeping a close eye on our aluminum as well as our charcoal. I think I may actually make another alchemical, what you call it?
Furnace.
An alchemical construct. So, with that, let me get some of the supplies, and I'll be right back in just a second. Alright, YouTube, and we're back. So, going to make another high pressure boiler tank. Now that I got 18. And let's go ahead and put it up on top of our pressure tank, because I want a nice big steam supply. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that. And just like that, you can see that we have plenty of water. We can put in some of our fuel. This is the current temperature right there in steam. So let's go ahead and let's get ourselves an export bus. P-O-R-T. Let's make one real fast. Should be able to make one. Oh, wow, I don't have any of this. So, boop. And then let's make a piston. Just like that. Boop. And then let's make the precision. There we go. And let's get ourselves some aluminum. And let's also get ourselves our firestone. As you remember last episode, we did quite a bit of stuff to make it. So, first what we're going to do is we're going to right click it. We're going to put our refined firestone in there. And as you see, it's rapidly burning through all the different charges. And the temperature is going up pretty darn steadily. So in between episodes, I moved my ME cable around. I also shot a wire down. And now let's put our export bus. Let's right click on that. Let's do stacks at a time. And then if we right click, we now have 64, 64, and 64. So all we gotta do is wait for this, I think, to get I think at least halfway. Oh, there we go. We're already generating steam. So now that we're generating steam, we need a way to burn it. And I am thinking I want to get some of these machines off of here. You know what? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to have those as like a reserve power. So let's go ahead and make ourselves another steam dynamo. Or a couple. S-T-E-A-M. Dynamo. Should be able to make all that. Oh, almost. Let's make some of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. There we go. Let's make a couple of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's make 16 of these so we have plenty of stuff. Now let's make ourselves our steam dynamos. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'll make 2 more. Just to be sure. And then let's also get ourselves some hardened energy cells. H-A-R-D-E-N energy cells. Don't have much. Let's make some of those real fast. We'd make leadstone. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then let's make ourselves some hardened. Boom. There we go. Now we have a bit more. So this is going to be a temporary setup. Just going to shoot it across the ceiling. Something like this. And then we are going to put 1, 2, up. Boop. Get off there. Totally forgot I have to set these down first. Let's make ourselves, no, shift, 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 and shift. And just like that, we now have power, but enable low, 80 times 6 is 480, and if you look on here, we can only send out 400 redstone flux per tick, so we're actually losing a bit of power down the road. And if we look over here, we should see that our power is going up quite a bit. So now that we have a almost completely finished system, it's time to bump ourselves up to the magical hardened energy conduits. Or no, the one second. What is it? Redstone energy conduits, which can move a whopping 10,000 redstone flux per tick. How do we do that? Well, that's not the right one. We need to make a redstone energy conduit that's empty, which requires hardened glass and electrum. Okay, so we need more electrum, which is right there. Boop, boop, boop.
Hey dear, can you throw some
Gold
torches into my purple chest?
Sure. TOR, torches, boop. There you go.
Thank you.
And I need gold and silver. Let's get a stack of that. Let's get ourselves a stack of silver. And let's put this in our induction smelter. So let's go ahead and put gold right there, silver right there, and we should see it working. And just like that, we're getting ourselves some electrum ingots. Boop. That should be plenty for right now. Boop. And let's get another bit. And then all we need to do is put our redstone energy conduits that are empty in there, as well as some redstone. And we need to put our redstone in the magmatic crucible. Let's go ahead and put it right in there. And we should get quite a bit. So with that, let's see. Oh, look at that. So in about probably 5 minutes or so, we have went from 120 degrees Celsius to 785, and it's still rapidly climbing. Now the nice thing is the higher up the temperature is, the longer it will take for it to burn through fuel. So let's get ourselves our hardened energy, or our redstone energy conduits. Might as well wait for all of them to finish up. So let's go ahead and put that in there. Let's move our steel plate in there. And that's not it. And that guy. So, and you are still burning through the stuff. Let's get the rest of our electrum ingots. And let's go ahead and make some more of those conduits. So, thermal expansion, redstone energy conduit, blah blah blah, doot, boop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get a whole bunch. 60 should do. And then let's put these in the fluid transposer. Let's get ourselves some more redstone.
Oops, sorry.
That's okay. As long as you kill that stuff off, I'm fine.
I did.
Alright. So, the other thing is we're going to have to bypass our hardened energy cell because it can no longer, the max is 400 redstone flux per tick. So, what we're going to have to do is something along the lines of this. And like that. Once again, I will clean this up in between episodes. So, let's go ahead and knock these down. Boom, 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 boom. Boop, 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 boop. More booping. Alright. And then doot. And let's run these across. Like that and like that. So now we are no longer losing redstone flux. And we're almost at the magical 1000 degrees Celsius. Hey, look at that, with 5 extra left. So that's cool. So now let's go ahead and put our redstone energy conduits away. Let's make a couple more of those. Let's get that. Boop. Let's get some more redstone. And yes, I know I'm making quite a bit. Trust me, you will need quite a bit. So now that we got that, let's look into the top tier of the thermal expansion energy storage. Because I love to have an excess of power just in case things go horribly, horribly wrong. So I need to get one of my redstone energy cells, and I need to put enderium ingots around it. How do you make enderium ingots?
Sorry.
You need 1 pyrotheum dust per enderium blend. How to make enderium blend? Pulverize shiny metal and tin dust with a resonant or a bucket of resonant ender. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. Let's check this guy. Got a whole bunch left. So I'm going to wait until my redstone energy conduits are done cooking up so that I can upgrade my power system. I'll also clean this stuff up as well off camera. And I'll be back with all that stuff done to make the enderium ingots. Be back in a second. Alright, YouTube, and I'm back. So, clean it up just a little bit. I decided to add those extra 2, and then I made a third one. And I'm keeping an eye on it, and it's bouncing around, just exactly the same as what it was. And if we look at our alumentum, about 3 minutes ago, I recorded it at 8,575. Now it's at 8,587, 86. So there's a very small net gain, which is perfect. So I have basically the entire system pretty well balanced out. So now what we need to do is we need to make the stuff for the resonant energy cells. So, just like this, we need to get a redstone energy cell, which I will mutilate the ones I have to make this. To make enderium blend, I need pyrotheum dust and enderium blend, which requires pulverized shiny metal and 3 pulverized tin with a resonant energy bucket. To get that, I put it in a magma crucible, and I need to put 4 ender pearls to get exactly 1 bucket. So let's go ahead and put our buckets in here, and let's make 4 buckets worth. So now that we got that, it's going to take a little bit. So let's look at what it takes to make the pyrotheum dust. There we go. Pyrotheum dust. We need sulfur, pulverized coal or dust, redstone, and blaze powder. So let's go ahead and get ourselves some coal dust. Let's get some of our coal. Let's put it through a pulverizer. And let's go ahead and turn the configuration off. And there it is. Let's see. Charcoal dust. That should work, but let's find out real fast. So that plus, let's see, thermal expansion, pyrotheum dust, shift, and we get that. Okay, charcoal doesn't work. So let's go ahead and get that charcoal out of here before we waste it. So we need ourselves coal. Coal, C-O-A-L. there's coal. Let's get a stack of that because we will be needing a bunch of it. One, two. Let's do that for right now. Let's do that. 1, 2. Let's exit out of that, and we should have our first bucket of resonant energy, resonant ender. And then I need to pulverize some of the tin. I'm going to get 3 for right now. 2 and 3. Let's get ourselves some pulverized shiny metal as well. Just like that. Let's go back over here. And we need our Enderium blend. Should probably just put this in the system. So let's do that. What else? That, and that. So now let's do that. Enderium. And we got ourselves some Enderium blend. Let's go ahead and get our pyrotheum dust back. There's that. And let's go ahead and go over to our induction smelter. Electrum blend. There we go. And it takes a bit longer. Let's go ahead and put our electrum back. And let's go ahead and trade out some of our shiny for our tin. Let's put our dust back because we will eventually need it. And we got ourselves 4 Enderium ingots. Now I think the system I'm going to use as a sacrifice would be this one right here. Let's grab that. My AE system will shut down, but that's not a big issue because we're going to do this. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we got ourselves our resonant energy cell. And let's go ahead and put that back. And let's reconfigure it. Possibly. Are you filling up? No, you're losing. So, let's go on the ground real fast. Okay, so why are you losing power, buddy? Huh. While I'm at it, I might as well change these up too. And let's plop these down because we need more power to make it over there. And it should be fine now. Let's see. There we go, and now we have a gain of power. Our AE system is once again happy, and all is well in Roger's neighborhood. So let's place this back down, and we're going to leave you there for right now. The nice thing about this is this holds 50 million redstone flux compared to the 10 million. And further on down the line, I will actually be making basically a backup power room that's going to be powered by various ways of energy. And if for whatever reason I don't feel like making any more alumentum, like let's say for whatever reason something comes up and this runs dry, I could theoretically live off of these resonant energy cells for a while, but once again we got to be careful. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and make probably 2 more off camera, and I'll be back in just a second. Alright YouTube, and we're back. So as you can see, we are still filling up the resonant energy cell. I converted these into resonant energy cells as well. They're getting quite a bit of power. This guy, he's going to be filling and draining, filling and draining. He's actually going to be draining from this guy. They're going to be draining because this guy down the line needs quite a bit of power. Once this guy's full, This one right here will be getting a bigger gain of power than this guy, which is currently losing. He'll also get a gain of power. And then this guy, well, I think I might just throw him away. Or put him somewhere where I don't really need him, because at this point, it's not really worth it to have a hardened energy cell. So let's go ahead and clean up our inventory. And we still have some extra redstone energy conduits. Let's put some more coal away. In fact, let's get a couple of this coal. And let's pulverize this guy, because we will need more further on down the line. Like I said, I plan on having a sizable room for emergency power, all these different things, blah blah blah. So let's go ahead and take a look at our blast furnace. As you can see, we've gone through quite a bit of our steel. And I added this hopper, filled it with fuel. Apparently it's empty. And I think I'm going to let it go for right now. So the next thing I want to do is, let's go ahead and get ourselves IC2 power for when we need it. So let's go ahead and take a look at our mods, IC2, let's see, wiring. Oh, what happened there? Armor machines. Oh, okay. EU storage. We got an MFSU. We got an MFE. We got CESU and a battery box. All those different things. Trying to think. INDUSTRIAL. Industrial craft. So, let's look at some of these. We got a nuclear reactor. I think I'll go with that. Although that'll take some time. We could also do a solar panel, water mill, which really doesn't do much. Geothermal generator, a regular generator. I mean, we got all kinds of different things. So I think what I will do is I will start with a basic battery box so that we can upgrade it further on down the line. Let's see if we can make one of those. No, we cannot. So I need some tin. Got some of our wire. So let's get some of our rubber. RUBB rubber. Okay, let's do that. And let's get all of the wires we need. And then let's put that back in the system. INDUST industrial. Let's go back to whatever it was I was thinking of, which was the battery box. Let's make a couple of these. 1, 2, 3. Let's put that back in there. I have wooden planks, all this. So we got ourselves a battery box. Now let's go ahead and let's put this over. Trying to think. I guess we'll put this probably up on top. Got a bit of power. And let's see. We need the wrench. Oops. Boop. Come back here. Where'd you go? Doo-doo-doot. Alright, let's go ahead and make ourselves the wrench from Industrial Craft. WRENCH. And Industrial Craft wrench. Let's go ahead and do that. Boom. And let's go ahead and there we go. And let's go ahead and I think that'll work for right now. You know what? Let's do that. Let's get this metal former. Let's put it right here. Let's get some more of our insulated cable, which would be the gold insulated. And let's plop it down. And we are getting our power back, so we have a basic power supply. But, knowing me, I like to have reserves, so let's see if we can make a better one. Let's go to Industrial Craft, and let's make an MFE. So for that, we need 4 golden cable, and we need a basic machine casing, as well as an energy crystal. How do you do that? Well, we need Engerium dust, which we need to put through a compressor, so we actually need to make a compressor. So let's go over here. Let's go to compressor, which is right somewhere. There we go. Stone, electronic circuit, and a basic machine. Let's see if we can make that. Nope. So, where to go? Compressor, there we go. Let's get this. No, we don't have any copper, so let's go ahead and get that. Copper wire. Now we need to get some more, so let's go ahead and go over to our machine right here and put in extruding, and we should get it to give us a wire, but let's just double check, because I really don't dabble around with IC2 all that much. So, hey, look at that. Cool. So let's make a bunch of this stuff. So plop that in there. And let's get some more of our rubber. Doo-doo-doot. R-U-B-B-E-R. Get that. There we go. And let's get our compressor. Press OR. There we go. Let's get our electronic circuit. Ah, one short. There we go. Let's get a bit more of our rubber. R-U-B-B-E-R. Let's go over this right here. Boop. Boop. There we go. And let's do that. And there we go. So now I'll be right back in just a second, YouTube. Alright, YouTube, so let's go ahead and make ourselves our compressor. I believe we need our basic machine casing. So let's do that. Let's make a couple. And there we go. We got ourselves our compressor. So let's go ahead and let's put him right there. Insulated gold cable. We're getting a bit of power. Alright, now let's go ahead and make those cool red charged crystals. Industrial craft. And we need that. And then we need energy crystal. So we need redstone and we need diamond dust. So we need to also make our apparently a macerator. So let's go ahead and look up the macerator. Macerator. Cobblestone. Yeah, let's go ahead and make another electronic circuit. Put that in there. Macerator. Let's go ahead and build one of those. And am I out of cables? Nope. Let's get some more rubber. 1, 2. 10 seems about right. Let's go ahead and put our macerator over here. Yes, I know I'm starting to dig into the wall. I'll figure out another area to place this. So let's do that. Get our cable over here. And we need to macerate some of our diamonds. DIA. Diamonds. And just like that, it's taking its good old time, but that's perfectly fine. I don't care. So what else do we need for this? Industrial craft, MFE. We need redstone, which we got plenty of, so we are waiting on the diamond dust. And let's see, I think, how do we charge that? Crystals. Alright, so it doesn't say anything about charging it, so I guess we'll find out in a second. Hopefully we have enough diamond dust. Nope. So YouTube, I'll be back in just a second once I get 2 more diamond dust. YouTube, and I'm back. So let's go ahead and let's make our first energy crystal. Industrial craft, MFE, industrial that, and boom, just like that. So now we need to put it through, let's see, I believe our compressor, and give it a couple seconds. Any month now. Let's see. Going. And just like that, we got ourselves 1 energy crystal. Whoa, 9 for 1 energy crystal? Alright, YouTube, so what I'm thinking, the magic time has come, so we're gonna have to wrap it up here. So until next time, this is Darcyandrabeth and
Darcybeth.
YouTube, have a good one.